Today we are going to paint a carnation. We don't need any specific brush for this. In fact, we can use any round brush depending upon the size of the flower. I'm gonna paint in a different color than the one which is already painted here. I'm gonna use mauve as my primary color, along with crimson and little shade of white. And for the leaves, I'm gonna use sap green for my leaves and my stem. So now, and for the better flow, I'm gonna use a fluid for this. Now I'm gonna start with pouring my colors in my palette. So first I'll start with mauve color. I'll pour a little bit mauve color, mauve, then a bit of crimson, and white for my shade. So here. Now and for sap green for my leaf and my stem. Now I'm gonna load my brush in mauve color, fully loaded, so that it won't dry up in between and flower looks beautiful. So for that, I think I'll mix a little bit white for the shading, a bit white for shading. Okay, so now I'm gonna place my brush somewhere in the center for the first center petal. I'm gonna place my brush here, then place our brush like this, then push and little twist and forward and then pull it back, like twist with a twist. Now for my second petal, again I'm gonna load my brush with mauve color and little bit of crimson, so that it will give different look. Now I'm gonna place my second for my second petal, I'm gonna place on the left side, so that, and then again I'm gonna twist and forward, pull it back like this again. And for my third petal, I am gonna reload fully. Now with perfect. And now for the third petal, I will place my brush just opposite to my second petal, so that it comes in front both. Again twist, push, forward and pull it back and twist. Now let it dry for a while, so that for my, now I'm going to take crimson, again load my brush. So if you feel your color is drying, because acrylic dries very fast, this is very, this is the only thing acrylic has a bad point. Now 2 drops of fluid in my crimson for better flow. Now I'm going to place my brush in between first and my second petal, so that, now twist, pull it forward, up again and a little bit back again. Now again we'll repeat the process, full here, a little bit more for that shading here, place between these two. Spread it well equally, so that there is no white space left in between, and then forward and pull it back here. Now for our second layer, now I'm gonna use a small brush, maybe number 2, so that it covers the white area which is left here now, and for that I'll use white mixed with crimson, then more of white. Okay, now we'll start with the center again. We'll just place our brush here in the center again, spread it, we'll spread it and forward, and we'll pull it back like this, very gently and slowly. Now again we'll use mauve and white, more of white again for shade. I'm gonna mix this, and now we're gonna place our brush on the left side, so for our left ear. See. Now, so as you can see, there is a white space in between. To fill that, we're gonna make one petal here so that it won't look empty. You can fill it if you feel there is any white space in between, so that it will look very bright and no white space in between our flower. Now let it dry, and now we're gonna use this. I think 2-3 drops of fluid so that it will place a brush here, forward and twist it back. So now for the stem and for petal, we'll use sap green. We'll start with 2-3 drops of this fluid because we need that for a stem, so that the stem doesn't look broken in between. And first we'll make a little S shape here for this, and little S shape here, and here again, and again. Now I'm gonna make a little round so that it is filled here. Now for stem, we will use a flow hand. We'll not stop in between. If we'll stop, then we have to start it again from there we have stopped. Use 2-3 drops here, and then we'll start with S shape, slight S shape. See, now I'm going to use more. Again we'll repeat. This white space shouldn't be there. Again slightly take more green here, take more here. Good. See, now we'll make a leaf. For leaf we'll use bigger brush, for leaf, because we want, and we have to use more fluid in this so that it spreads equally. Now I'm gonna start with little tip with very little pressure. Now we'll increase our pressure and then release it. Okay, so here and increase the pressure and release. Make it round. Now again we load our brush here. We'll start with tip, then we'll increase our pressure and this. Now here, go like this. So see our petals. And so this is a carnation without using pencil, quickly done. So thank you for watching this video. Please comment or share if you would like to learn anything in particular. Please drop in your suggestions in comment box and follow me on my Facebook page Creation by Soul and on Instagram. Thank you for watching.